Hey guys, it's CW Brandi. I am here with the band Anberlin. Say hello to the Pittsburgh CW.
Hello, Pittsburgh CW.
Hey, how's it going?
My name's Christian. I play guitar.
And I'm Steven, and I sing.
So your new album, Dark is the Way, Light is the Place. How does that compare to your past albums?
It was our first time recording with a new producer. His name was Brendan O'Brien. He had worked with such small bands as like Pearl Jam and Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen. So it was a very intimidating but great opportunity to work with someone of that caliber. I mean, he's one of the top rock producers, so it was an amazing experience for this record for sure.
Very cool. And where do you get your inspiration, or how does the song process work for you guys?
Usually we all live separately in separate states across the country, so usually we do stuff like on our own with whatever recording programs we have, GarageBand, Pro Tools, whatever, and like send them back and forth, and Steven will record vocals over whatever music we've sent him, and then eventually we'll get together in Florida, where most of us are originally from, and jam those songs out. What
is your favorite song to play? I know this might be a tough question because all of them are awesome, but what would you say?
I think my favorite song to play is Any Given Night is whatever the crowd sings the loudest to, because that's my favorite part of the whole show is what, when they're like singing along, and
yeah.
So definitely. So lately it's just been probably Impossible and Feel Good Drag are probably the two nightly favorites.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, well, Impossible is one of my favorite songs right now.
Oh, okay.
And
Awesome. I
love the video. But how did that come about? I think did you shoot it with people in Pittsburgh?
We did.
Yeah.
Yes, with Endeavor Media here in Pittsburgh, and actually Nate Young he kind of came up with this idea that he wanted more of a cinematography moment rather than like a live performance, and we all kind of agreed that we had done that a lot throughout our career, and we just felt like the best thing for this video was just basically to make it as absolutely like visually interesting as possible. And I think that
silver balls coming out
yes.
of people's mouths. I mean, you can't get much more interesting than
Cannot
that.
get much more.
No. Who do you think is the most underrated band?
Christian thinks it's Kesha. But,
Kesha. You guys talked about this. I can tell. Kesha. That was just
kidding.
Like bam. Kesha. It's interesting you say that because
Yep.
Adam, our cameraman, we were just talking about her.
Used to date her. Are you saying like our favorite band right now?
Well,
or?
yeah, or who you listen to, or who do you think that should get more recognized that hasn't been?
I don't know. We're on tour right now with a band called Foxy Shazam, and
yes.
They are unbelievable.
We just met them.
So
yes.
They're a riot, and like I think that right now they're probably the most underrated band we know.
We just did a tour earlier in the fall with a band called Civil Twilight, who are originally from South Africa, and they moved to the States, and they are amazing, just spot on live, and just great musicians and great dudes, and I think they're very underrated.
Cool. I'll have to check them out. If there's someone in the past or an artist that you look up to, like wow, like yeah, like they were cool.
As far as musically, I mean, I think there's tons. I think for me it's everything from I love Radiohead to Jeff Buckley is a great singer, Morrissey, and of course the Beatles, and so I mean, I definitely think that there's a lot of great artists out there, and a lot of people that have inspired us, for sure. I think same goes for you. I mean, most of those guys, but you have a few more, like, what, Metallica?
Yeah, I think actually I would have loved to have been in a band, like a rock band in like the 60s and 70s, because it just seemed like that was like the perfect time for rock and roll, and those bands just looked like they had the most fun, and it was just a good time for music, so it's just, yeah, that would have been awesome.
Now, I hear some of your songs were featured on the CW. Is that correct? Do you know which ones?
Is it Vampire Diaries?
Yeah, that was one.
Which is Vampire Diaries, and they did True Faith, and they're actually about to put Impossible.
Yeah? On Vampire Diaries?
On Vampire Diaries.
Do you guys watch Vampire Diaries?
I watched that episode.
That's awesome.
I don't have cable.
What did you think?
About the show?
Yeah, about the show.
It was a very sexual scene that our song was used in.
Really?
So if there's any impressionable 12-year-old, don't do that.
Aw, well, that's good.
Wait till you're married.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, way to go. It's for the children. It's all for the children.
Other than that, that's awesome. Vampire Diaries rules.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
I don't know.
We're going to put that on over and over and over again. You're going to be on our station.
What happened? What other song?
I know. Acme. Wasn't there? Which other show was it? 90210.
That's right. We're on the soundtrack for 90210.
Awesome.
And 8-year-old me who watched 90210 would love me now. I was all about the first one.
Yeah.
I tried to grow sideburns
You did.
for the original one.
See?
Yeah, but you know,
So you could say 90210. Like,
I hadn't even hit
inspired
puberty though, so I couldn't
Didn't
even.
work.
I tried to pencil them in.
Whatever works.
It wasn't a
Whatever
joke.
works.
Vampire Diaries rules. Vampire Diaries rules.